Welcome inside the Spin. I'm Michelle Gingras, joined now by senior NFL writer Kimberley A. Martin. Kimberley, quarterback Alex Smith suffered a season-ending injury on Sunday. However, the Redskins are still in first place. But how does this injury impact their playoff hopes?
Well, I think the knee-jerk reaction is to think they just lost their starting quarterback. Their season's done. And while I do believe this is a significant injury, not just for the team and Alex, but Alex wasn't leading the Redskins in the same way that you have a Drew Brees or a Jared Goff. You know, I think the Redskins are in first place because of the play of their defense. Adrian Peterson came out of nowhere and looks like a young guy again. So they have other components to the team that have accounted for their first place record right now. I will say they're only now one game ahead in the division, so it's going to be a tight race with Colt McCoy. So
other players, I'm sure, will step up to assume that responsibility, as you've mentioned, but Colt McCoy will be the one at the helm now. He becomes the starter. Do you think that he can lead this team for the rest of the season?
Again, I think it goes back to what were the Redskins asking Alex Smith to do. I think the difference between Alex and Colt is a gunslinger, and Jay Gruden, their head coach, loves that mentality. They have been together a long time. Colt's been on the team since 2014. He knows the system. And I was there at training camp talking to Colt. You know, he signed a one-year extension for $7 million. It's a lot of money for a backup. And he had said, this is the team I want to play for. And the reason the Redskins gave him that much money is because they believe in Colt. So I think going forward, I think Colt gives them the best chance to win going forward.
Well, it's definitely an opportunity for him to shine. The Redskins also announced that they've signed Mark Sanchez as a backup. Are you surprised that Colin Kaepernick didn't even get a workout?
At this point, nothing surprises me about the Colin Kaepernick situation. I think the owners, I think they've made it clear. If the Redskins had brought him in for a workout and decided not to sign him, I'd be like, okay, at least they had him in for a workout. But the fact that he's not getting any calls right now, I think speaks to just a whole systematic issue in the NFL. I think the owners have dug their feet in, and I don't think Colin Kaepernick is I don't think his phone's gonna ring. And that isn't about talent. That's about everything else that comes with Colin.
Mark Sanchez hasn't played since 2016. I mean, what do you think of him as a backup role?
I mean, the good thing about Sanchez, you know, I was there covering the Jets when he was the quarterback. His coaches, you know, with the Redskins now, the quarterback coach, Matt Cavanaugh, was with the Jets. The O-line coach, Bill Callahan, was with the Jets back in the day. So there is familiarity, and that will help Sanchez be a quick study. But when you look at the guys that they brought in, it wasn't, you know, like the Redskins had a lot to choose from these quarterbacks.
All right, it'll be an interesting time for the Redskins. We'll see how they bounce back from this. Thank you, Kimberley. For all things NFL, make sure you keep it locked on The Spin.